Number 1. Once you become high status, girls just follow or just focus on your purpose. False. Getting the highest quality girls will always require time and effort. Why? Because there's more competition for them. If a girl decides she's going to date rich and high-value men, then you're still in a category of all those other men, and you'll now be competing against them, aka you still need to put the work in and learn how to build attraction and communicate your value and why you're her best option. In fact, the competition will be even more fierce. But this idea that if you just become high status, girls will follow, this sounds nice because what you're doing is kicking your goals and expectations to some far-off place in the distant future so you don't have to take action towards them in the meantime. It becomes a cult where nobody is getting girls, but since you're all working on your purpose, which really just means watching red pill YouTube videos all day, everyone is high-fiving and circle the fact that they're on their purpose and will get girls later down the line. I promise you, bro, there's no bat signal that goes off in your neighborhood to every hot girl that says, "Ooh, little Johnny's on his purpose. Time to go take his pants off and go to town." I mean, it'd be nice if there were, but let's face it doesn't happen. Come on, bro. You hear how stupid that sounds? I have worked with multimillionaires with blue check marks, guys who really did go and dedicate their life to their purpose, who come to me and say,
"Hey, I went out and got money and status. Why am I still not getting laid?"
well, it's because romantic relationships are emotional, not logical. It's the bat signal, Robin. Holy skirt twisters, Batman! Number 2. Women are hypergamous. It means that some women go after social status and intelligence. This sounds great in theory, but if you actually look at it objectively, the reality isn't so clear. You'll see that there are plenty of broke, unambitious guys who get plenty of girls. Red pill guys will yell and scream on podcasts that women are emotional and don't make rational decisions, yet in the very next sentence, they'll say that women are hypergamous and will choose the most logical, high-value option, the guy with the most money, looks, and status. It's like, bro, which one is it? Are women choosing the most logical choice, or are they making an emotional choice? Which brings us to number 3. High value is objective. What a woman deems valuable in her relationship is completely subjective and dependent on her. Yes, there are generalities and things that the majority of women will be more attracted to. However, this doesn't mean that every relationship plays out the same way. Jeff Bezos is one of the richest men in the world. He's also jacked up on TRT, yet his wife still divorced him and took half of what he's got. Not to mention his current girlfriend looked ready to dump his ass for Leonardo DiCaprio. You know, lucky for Jeff, she's about 20 years too old for our boy Leo. The list goes on. Bill Gates, Elon Musk. There's no shortage of ultra-rich and successful guys with tons of divorces and lady problems following them around. I mean, let's be real here. When Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk's wives divorce them, what is the actual probability they'll find a guy more high value than them? Hey, zip, zero, nada. Yet they still followed through on it and left these supposedly high value men. Why? Because what a woman deems valuable in a relationship is not objective. It's about more than how much money you make or how many muscles you have. Your value is not just what your resume says, because remember, relationships
are emotional.
And if you're Jeff or Elon, it's also expensive. Okay, number 4. You should wait for choosing signals. I've had dozens of times where I approached a girl who never made eye contact with me or saw me prior to the approach, whom I ended up dating or going home with. Waiting for choosing signals gives the girl control over what you do or don't decide to do. Saying I'm only going to talk to girls who give me choosing signals does not make you more alpha. It makes it obvious that you don't. Waiting for and relying on choosing signals don't work unless you're extremely jacked, extremely handsome, extremely tall, or famous. And that's just the truth. Why would a girl give you a second chance or give you choosing signals if you're just an average guy with no special physical characteristics to jump out at her? If you're an average guy without looks or so much muscle that you have a moon revolving around the gravitational pull of your mass, if you wait for choosing signals, you'll be waiting till the end of the night, and the bouncers will be kicking your ass out during cleanup saying, "Hey, average boy, time to get the hell out of here." Going up and approaching, relying on verbals, charisma, and game is how the average guy without insane looks gets ahead. It's how he can be successful with women and the interactions without needing to wait 3 years till he's 200 pounds and 6% body fat. Imagine a girl catches your eye, super gorgeous, super attractive, You get the urge to approach her, but oh wait, she didn't give you a choosing signal. Hey, guess I'm just gonna do nothing. I mean, brah, doing nothing means you're gonna get nothing. Also, a choosing signal doesn't mean you've got it in the bag, not even close. All it means is that she's mildly interested enough to look at you a little, and maybe entertain a conversation as long as you can keep one interesting enough and build attraction during it. Just because you got a choosing signal doesn't mean it's a done deal. Women are only attracted to looks, money, and status. Let's use our imagination for a second here, my disciples. You're rich, 6'4", you have 100K followers on Instagram. You go out to the club and just stand in the corner. Is he gonna start falling from the sky onto your lap? No! Are all the girls in the club going to get notifications on their phone that say, hey, Mr. High Status Guy just walked in. He's got $1,200,034 in his bank account. He's 6'4". He's got 100,000 followers on Instagram. Go have sex with him. Of course not. Do you hear how ridiculous this sounds? Aside from the fact that you're 6'4", how the hell's a girl going to know that you're a millionaire with 100,000 followers? Robin, it's the bat signal. Ah, hell, Batman, it didn't work last time. Newsflash, she's not. And even if she did, that's only enough to get her initially interested. It's not enough to keep her interested and attracted to you. It's not a done deal, my friend. You still gotta go up and spit some game. Whether you're rich, high status or not, you still have to have game. And ability to communicate your value to women in a way that keeps them interested and builds attraction. Otherwise, it won't matter what your resume says. You could be an astronaut. If you can't communicate it to the girl in a way that makes her give a you might as well not even try. Hi, I designed door stops. Oh yeah, that's nice. Watch my purse while I go find a real man. This is why, no matter who you are, you need game to solve this, okay? Bonus tip. If a girl is immediately sold on you just because you're rich and high status and it requires zero game for you to get her, that's actually a huge red flag. Typically, this means the girl is a clout chaser, gold digger, who'll probably be with you for what you have rather than who you are. And the only way you can learn the difference between the two is if you have game and experience with women to figure it out. And before you run to the comments and call me a blue pill beta, just pause for a second and realize that just because I say something about the red pill is wrong, that doesn't mean the blue pill is automatically correct or even endorse it. I reject both red and blue pills. Let me qualify that statement. All this red pill and blue pill and men versus women nonsense has programmed you into thinking that dating and relationships in a binary one way or the other, when the reality is that dating and relationships between men and women are complex, and there's more than two viewpoints to any issue, including yours. All right, that's it. Good talk. This is Based Zeus. I'll catch you again.